Hi friends. I am Julie. Welcome to the channel Bollywood King. Here in this channel I usually react to different interesting Shahrukh Khan videos. Today I am going to watch NDTV's Indian of the Year Awards 2009 with Shahrukh Khan, Big B, Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra etc. I had been looking for this video for a long time. I hope you will enjoy the video. Let's start.
The 21 years of NDTV. And it was a wave that NDTV has ridden all these years. It's the wave of television. Now there's another wave that is building all around us, and it's been building for a while, but in the next 21 years, I think it is going to completely change the way we live our lives, we get news, we interact with everyone else. And that, of course, is the internet. But perhaps the most revolutionary change in the last few months has been thanks to Twitter. You seem to be seeing more of Twitter on the front pages right now than just about anything else. The person who has been the most influential in the last year in building out social networking. And to give away this award, I'm going to invite on the stage one of the latest recruits to Twitter, Shahrukh Khan. It's been a few months for you right now on social networking and Twitter in particular. What's the experience been like for you?
Let me show 40 days, 2 lakh guys are tweeting with me. So don't tell me that it's just been not few months yet. In few months, I will overtake Shashi Tharoor. That's the whole.
I have no doubt you will.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going for Shashi. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Okay, Shashi, your numbers are
he's our god. We are following him and finding out from him. But it's been really nice. It's been, Karan told me that in real life, enough people are not abusing you. Why don't you go on internet and they'll abuse you there openly? So I just quickly went on to Twitter. But it's been a great experience. I can kind of say what I want to, besides the fact that I've eaten so-and-so and I've brushed my teeth and I'm going out for a walk. But the fact that there's so many people who are wanting to know things about you and you can give it firsthand. And it started with Amiji, the wonderful Amiji who showed us the way. It's a great sharing platform. So I have had a great experience.
But it's interesting you say that because the special award for the person who's done the most to popularize social networking in the last 1 year, the person who has got a large number of people, especially from the film fraternity, onto Twitter, the award goes to Karan Johar.
Oh, wow.
Karan Johar, social networking icon of the year. Why don't you both just join us for a couple of minutes? You can't tweet about this for the next 5 minutes, and you can go down and.
Oh God, I was going to do just that actually.
Well, you can wait for a couple of minutes. What has you in particular have almost made it your life's mission to get a lot of people onto Twitter? What's the reason for that?
That was it just happened organically actually, because I just thought it was for me a really great platform, I think, of connecting with people worldwide. And since I don't have a relationship or a spouse, Twitter became my spouse. To vent, to express, to emote, to just share your love, affection, and every experience with. So Twitter is my new love, really. And I just thought to share your new love with your fraternity was the way forward. That's what I did.
But is it really taking up that much of your life? Do you really feel that the people out there who are tweeting you, many of whom are complete strangers, actually start to fill a certain void in your life?
Yes, it has. I mean, I'm almost obsessing with it, and that's the problem. I've lost human contact as a result of it. Like every time I'm in a dinner or I'm in a conversation with a friend, I just find myself on Twitter, which is a disorder, and I have to go to therapy for that at some point of time. But I definitely think it's consuming a large part of me, but what it's doing is checking delusion levels. I think most of us in the film fraternity or anywhere in the world suffer from one disorder. It's called delusion. We overestimate ourselves in various ways. And Twitter, as a result of its contact with everyone across the globe and world, really checks your delusional levels, and which I think has been very empowering.
Is it in any way intrusive? You share a lot of details about your life, about your inner thoughts. You seem to be doing a lot of it late at night. You don't find this intrusive?
I don't know if you have or not, but I have found first tweets of Shahrukh Khan and read all of them. They all were very interesting.
You're really sharing a part of yourself, which I'm not sure you've necessarily shared through traditional media till now.
I use Twitter like a chat, and I like it because it's just 140 words, so it's short. I don't need to write pages and pages, which I have a verbal diarrhea and I have a writing diarrhea. But I think of it as a chat thing, where I think people would like to know things about me, what I'm doing, a film, etc., etc., without really getting into publicizing a film. But yeah, a lot of personal stuff I say because I know I can control it, say it the way I think it is right, instead of letting it out to a space where it can be interpreted in different ways by the people who are saying it. Yeah.
All right, well, Shahrukh, Karan Johar, thank you both so much for joining us. And Karan, thanks for all you're doing to popularize the internet and social media. When we're talking about change, another thing that we have been seeing obviously in these 21 years is a change in politics, in the way many politicians at least conduct themselves and the way they approach their job. So to give away the special award that we have for New Age Politician of the Year, can I invite on the stage Mr. Fali Nariman to give away this award? So the New Age Politician of the Year is somebody who's not afraid to do things totally differently to the way they have ever been done before. Somebody youngish, appealing to a different constituency. The award goes to Shashi Tharoor. Shashi, if you could just join us for a couple of minutes. All right, one final question. We just heard Shahrukh saying he's going to soon overtake you on Twitter.
I predicted that the day he joined, so I don't give him any points for originality. I think he's going to have a huge fan following. He is an icon in our country. And I think if you take a representative sample in our country, any day people would rather follow a Bollywood star than a politician.
How do icons like you, like Shahrukh, actually deal with all this constant who's next? You're the one and only Amitabh Bachchan.
I'll tell you how I deal. और सर रणबीर को बता दीजिएगा डील कैसे करना है.
It gives us absolutely great pleasure to welcome to this program, joining us live from California, Biz Stone, the co-founder of Twitter. Biz Stone, thank you so much for joining us. It gives us great pleasure that you could join us straight from California. I understand this is probably one of your first TV interviews ever to an Indian company. Are you surprised by the way Twitter really seems to have caught on in India to the extent it has?
Yeah, I mean, we've been surprised in general, I think, at the way that Twitter has caught on, and especially in India. But I would say that it's a very happy surprise for sure.
And how important is India in Twitter's overall scheme of things?
For us, India represents just a very vibrant, very mobile-centric culture, and not only from a perspective of growth, but I think from this perspective of just so many people being so active, you know, whether it's in politics, from Shashi Tharoor all the way into Shahrukh Khan in Bollywood and acting and everything in between.
All right, Biz, well, I can say that probably 7 or 8 of the top 10 or 12 tweeters in India are present in this room right now. And let me see if any of them would like to ask you a question. Shahrukh Khan, would you like to ask Biz Stone a question?
Could you just please verify my account? I don't know how to do that.
Shahrukh wants you to verify his account.
It's just a long form and stuff. I don't know how to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we will do that as soon as I get to the office.
Yeah, without giving my telephone number.
Okay.
And my shirt size.
Okay. Anything else, Karan?
No, I'm happy.
I mean, you should be asking him for some sort of a royalty payment, Karan, for the number of people you've got onto Twitter. This is your chance.
Do you think I can? Do you think he'll pay me?
Ask him.
Will you pay me? I've done a big service in the movie industry.
That's Karan Johar, who's got more people from the film industry onto Twitter than anybody else.
I got Shahrukh Khan, so that is a big thing, isn't it? I think I should get paid. I think it's a good idea, Vikram.
Very grateful for that.
Okay, he's going to be open to
I
that.
got gratitude, no money. All right, thank you.
All right, gratitude, but no money. Anand Mahindra?
Biz, how do I buy some stock in your company?
Well, I think you'll have to wait until Twitter one day becomes a public company, if that ever happens.
I'm happy to take an inside track before that happens, if you like.
All right, you're on the list.
All right, Biz Stone, thank you so much for joining us live from California. Thank you so much. And all the best with Twitter.
I'm told the film's a great success. It broke many box office records. I'm no longer finance minister, so don't worry.
May I please invite on stage Ms. Sania Mirza, who hardly needs any introduction, the first Indian woman to reach the 4th round of a Grand Slam.
I think it's a very tough choice, but it's kind of my namesake, Saina Nehwal from Hyderabad.
I'd just like to tell everybody that behind every successful person in sports is usually a very, very committed father or mother, and certainly Dr. Nehwal has been that, moving from Haryana to Hyderabad just to make sure that Saina got the right quality of coaching. So a big round of applause to him as well, please.
Good evening to everybody. I am Harveer Singh, and I am the lucky father known by the name of my daughter, Saina Nehwal. Sir, I thank NDTV, I thank the honorable jury and the viewers who have put the trust in Saina by choosing her the Sportsperson of the Year. But I would like to say that Saina is really a girl. She belongs to the same city where my daughter Sania is also here. She likes Shahrukh. Today she is in Thailand. She won against world number 1, you, me. I am a very emotional person. I am going to weep. But you see, today I made a call to her. She said, Papa, dedicate my award to Sachin Tendulkar, who has made 200 runs in ODI.
First, I'd like to call Mr. Bachchan back on stage, please, to present the award for the Female Entertainer of the Year.
The winner of the award is Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka isn't here. She's shooting abroad and she's live with us.
Yeah. Priyanka, congratulations. Mr. Bachchan's just announced your name as the winner of this award, and thank you for waking up so early and doing this with us.
Actually, I have a really early shoot call, but there's no way I was going to miss this.
All right, but how do you feel at a time when you've won a series of awards, the national award, you're the highest paid actress in the film industry today? Of course, you'll deny that you're the highest paid, right?
Well, it's a great feeling. I mean, it's humbling. I'll always deny it. Yes, definitely. It's a myth, but it's fantastic to actually feel all this, and winning the award tonight just means so much because it's like a cherry on the cake. The year has just started off really, really well for me. And last year was great, and I'm very, very excited and hugely honored to be, part of such an illustrious list of awardees tonight.
Is it true that your real ambition was to be a singer, or is to be a singer and not an actress? Is that true?
No, actually my ambition was to be an engineer. Where I came here from, destiny, but I'm just really happy about it.
All right, congratulations to Priyanka Chopra. Thank you very much for joining us. We have another category to go for the Male Entertainer of the Year.
The winner is Ranbir Kapoor.
Well, congratulations to both of you. Very, very proud parents, I'm sure. But I remember doing an interview with Ranbir a few months ago, and he said, you're very honest with him and you're critical of his roles and you give him honest feedback, and she's the proud mother who always spoils him and says, nahi beta, tum sab theek karte ho. Is that true?
That's true. Well, it takes both of us to make him. Don't you think so? And a little bit of her and a little bit of mine, I think it goes a little long way. So I guess it's very healthy that we should.
And is he still a mama's boy?
Totally.
Completely. You just said that to all his potential girlfriends.
No, actually he was a year back. I don't think he's anymore.
Do you, Mr. Bachchan, feel any kind of nostalgia when I see the three of you standing together on stage? We've seen you acting in films together so many years ago. Any nostalgia to come back together?
Yeah, I do, but nobody but Neetu and me will be able to understand that, so whoo.
All right, well, thank you so much to Rishi Kapoor and to Neetu Kapoor. And Priyanka, I believe, from San Francisco, is joining us again. I think Priyanka has a question for Shahrukh. Priyanka, go ahead.
First of all, hello and good evening.
We can hear you, Priyanka. Go ahead.
And my question to you is that we have the NDTV Greenathon coming up, and I have a question. Are you going to be there? Because I am.
NDTV can afford you, darling, being the highest paid actress.
Wow. Shahrukh Khan never misses the opportunity to joke.
But I have a question for you, and
they can't afford you because you're priceless?
darling, मेरा तो ऐसा है, मैं तो आजकल कहीं पर भी चला जाता हूँ. I don't have the money to pay you, but I'm going to ask you something and I want the answer in a song. When I'm lonely and in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, marry me, marry me, marry me, marry me. I think I should not embarrass any further. Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Bachchan. I'd like to...
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Priyanka. Thank you. I'd like to invite Shabana Azmi onto the stage next for a very special jury award tonight to recognize the work of a man who has, for many of us, changed the way we look at Hindi cinema with films like Gulal, Dev D, Black Friday. This special award goes to Anurag Kashyap.
Congratulations to you, Anurag. And I have a quote which I've pulled out from one of your old interviews, and you said this a couple of years ago to Rediff apparently, saying that our cinema is immature, our media is immature, our critics are worse than our filmmakers. Do you still believe that?
I think we still have a very long way to go.
So he's honest. He's still...
No, but we are finally on that road. I think finally we are on that road, because yesterday I was talking to Karan, Farhan Akhtar, him, Zoya, Amir Khan, Shahrukh, they all are now consciously coming out of their safe zone, doing the kind of cinema. And when that change goes mainstream, cinema starts to change.
So filmmakers are taking more.
We are on that road. We are still far from it.
And what's your favorite Anurag Kashyap film, Shabana?
I think he's wonderful and he deserves this award fully. Congratulations.
Congratulations and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What is an icon? An icon is someone who, even amongst a galaxy of stars, shines so bright that they influence not just the generation they work in, but generations to come. Tonight, to announce our first entertainment icon of the evening, I'd like to invite on stage again Rishi and Neetu Kapoor.
As she combines the rarest beauty with talent and charisma, nothing could ever stop Aishwarya Rai from dominating Bollywood. And not just in India. Her face is known around the world as the ultimate symbol of Indian beauty, making Aishwarya a global fashion icon and an international celebrity, rated by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. She's among the few Indian actors to make a mark in Hollywood. NDTV salutes her talent and her stardom. Aishwarya Rai, the female icon of Indian cinema.
I think it's really great that we have both of you on stage to give this award, because many compare Abhishek and Aishwarya of this generation with Rishi and Neetu of that generation. So what I'd like to ask all of you, is it double the headache to be married to someone from the industry, or double the joy?
It's double the joy. It's completely...
Rishi?
Yes, we've been married a little over 30 years now. And thankfully. And we wish them a very happy, blissful life as well. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rishiji and Neetuji, for giving this award. Aishwarya, I'd like you to stay on for the next one, which I'd like to call on stage now, Mr. Chidambaram, the Home Minister, to give this next award.
They say he's simply magic on celluloid. He's the king of Bollywood, Shahrukh Khan. He's rated to be India's most charismatic star. But more than that, he's always been intelligent, true to himself, and full of courage. Shahrukh tells it like it is, no pretensions. Little wonder he's had more mega hits than anyone can count. And SRK is just beginning. For India and Indians all over the world, he is and will be the king for a long time to come. We salute his talent, his honesty and his courage. The icon, Shahrukh Khan.
But tell me, many in India now say that forget the on-screen Shahrukh Khan, it's the off-screen Shahrukh who's the real hero. How do you react to that?
I don't know, 20 years I'm waiting for the credit to be given to me on screen, but nobody seems to be doing that. No, really, I do feel that maybe I don't deserve this. You know, when I see the wonderful work and all these people who are being honored, and this is one of the few moments I'm going to be humble, so please record this properly, guys. I hope I can work harder and keep on trying to convince people that I can do some good work on the screen.
The Home Minister looked surprised when I called him up to give an entertainment award. But I have to ask you, sir, have you seen My Name is Khan?
Oh, not yet. Not yet. Will it come with English subtitles, I hope?
You know, it has English subtitles and a Pakistani name. But am I going to get in trouble for this also?
Not at all.
Okay. But no, it's a fine film, though, even though I'm saying it, I have to say it. But it's relevant because it's about humanity and goodness and how we jump the gun and take on groups of people by their religion and regions. Am I telling you the story too much and you're getting bored? You know, he's looking like this.
I don't think Mr. Chidambaram, I think Mr. Chidambaram knows about My Name is Khan more than he's only listened to the story.
Actually, I'm told the film's a great success. It broke many box office records. I'm no longer finance minister, so don't worry. Don't worry. But I think the film did another great thing. It brought out the whole of Mumbai onto the streets to demonstrate India's solidarity with the idea of India. That's
Sir, I have to ask you, because many have said that you weren't Home Minister.
Guys. He is a real sweetheart. He suddenly noticed that Aishwarya was standing there and asked her to sit down.
At the centre, and the reports were that you actually told the Maharashtra Chief Minister that India is watching how the state government actually deals with the My Name is Khan issue. Why did you think it was so important? Many said, why waste so much time and effort over what's the release of a film? Why did you think this issue was so important?
As I said, I cannot accept an attack on the idea of India. And what happened to that film in those few days was clearly an attack on the idea of India. Mm-hmm. In a way, it was no different from the attack on any other thing that we value.
Yes.
For example, you had this young lady, Aradhana. What was she fighting for 19 years? The idea that a woman must be respected, a child must be respected. Many others fight for small ideas, but I think all these ideas put together is the idea of India, and I think the attack on Shahrukh and MNIK was an attack on the idea of India. And therefore, I told the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, we're all watching you, and I want you to act.
Shahrukh, were you overwhelmed by the support that came in? I know that people were likely to act you, but were you overwhelmed by the support you got otherwise? I mean, this wasn't something, I think you made it off the cuff remark and Prannoy's show and it became so big. Did you wonder why you suddenly thrust into this role of real life hero?
Yeah, I'm sure Prannoy had something to do with that, but genuinely, I didn't think I said anything which should be taken radically or in any which way which was wrong or derogatory to anyone. Mm-hmm. And I think every Indian, my age and younger and elder, I think we all feel the same about the secularity, solidarity, goodness and the oneness of India. And I think that's what the democratic part of India. Mm-hmm. And I just feel everyone coming out kind of has made me feel really, really touched, has changed me as a person genuinely. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that maybe my role just as an actor, I need to do things beyond that in terms of returning back the solidarity and goodness that the people of this country showed to, how Sir said, that it's the idea of oneness in India. So I'm really thankful and...
Would you say that line again here which really summed up the whole movie? Would you just say that line again?
Just before I forget, I forget Rahman Saab in his presence also. I feel very humbled. And of course, on behalf of everyone here, I'd just like to say this, that, you know, Sania's here, Saina, her father, but I think really bow down our head to Rukhsana for showing this great courage. And, you know, I'm really glad that I'm being able to share this stage. And do I do the eyes also? Okay. All right. I want to tell him my name is Khan and I'm not a terrorist.
That's a super line. Thank you so much. Well, I'd like to call up the former Home Minister of India and, of course, the current chairman of the BJP, Mr. L.K. Advani, and his wife, Mrs. Advani, to give the next award. Please come.
If there is one man that has towered over the Indian film industry for the last 3 decades, it is Amitabh Bachchan. At 67, the Big B is perhaps an even greater star than he was at the height of his popularity 3 decades ago. He's been acknowledged as a great actor in tragic and comic roles alike. If anything, he's even more versatile today than ever. NDTV salutes the man all of India loves. Icon of India's film world, the one and only Amitabh Bachchan.
Advani ji, I know that besides politics, watching movies is one of your favorite pastimes. Tell me, sir, which is your favorite Amitabh Bachchan movie?
Right from the first film that he acted in, Saath Hindustani, which Amitabh ji's mother showed to me personally at the Mahadev Road Auditorium. After that, from then on till Pa, I've seen almost all. In fact, therefore, I have a relation with the whole family, including Jaya's films also. And I can also say that just as I have a family relation with his whole family, my own family also. One of the best interviews that I have seen of Amitabh is by my daughter Pratibha. I'm very happy to have given him this award today.
Do you think the Amitabh of today is getting better than the Amitabh of his first movie? Still got many more surprises for us?
Yes, must be. Particularly after seeing Pa, I've got that impression. Hardly any actor in the country can do a film of that kind.
So just before I ask you, I mean, one thing the BJP has been applauded for, the fact that it actually went against its alliance partner, the Sena, and supported My Name is Khan. Why do you think it's so important for cinema and actors to be free and to express independent opinion in India? And what do you perhaps tell your Sena partner today on what happened in Mumbai?
Should be. And therefore, I must compliment Shahrukh for having, I have not seen it as yet, frankly. If I had seen it, maybe I would have been able to speak more about it. I just saw this small bit that you did now. But
special screening in Delhi.
But whether it's cinema, whether it's writing, whether it's literature, freedom is the crux of it. And in this particular case, it's freedom as well as patriotism, as well as the idea of India, as Chidambaram ji said. All these things put together.
Well, I think that's very rare to have the Home Minister, and you agree, sir, so I'm glad at least on My Name is Khan it has. But
in fact, even on your last NDTV awards function, there was something that he said that I immediately endorsed. He said, and it happens often.
I have to bring in Mr. Bachchan at this point. Sir, being called an icon for you is not new. How do you keep redefining yourself in the many years you've been in films?
I don't do the redefining. It's the writers, the makers who construct lovely roles for me and throw it up as a challenge. I just go and accept it, and hopefully it works.
Does in fact, I've got you and Shahrukh. I remember when Shahrukh came in, everybody said, oh, Shahrukh is going to be the next Amitabh Bachchan. Now we have Ranbir Kapoor come in, everybody says Ranbir Kapoor is going to be the next Shahrukh Khan. How do icons like you, like Shahrukh, actually deal with all this constant who's next?
I don't know how they deal, but I don't deal with it at all.
You're the one and only Amitabh Bachchan.
I'll tell you how I deal. और सर रणबीर को बता दीजिएगा डील कैसे करना है.
Oh my god. I was waiting for this moment. Sharpness of Shahrukh Khan I fell in love with.
It's actually wonderful to have all three of you icons tonight on the same stage because, as you know, and you may blame the media for this, but there's always a talk about Bollywood camps and Bollywood being divided. And you were attacked, sir, by the media for writing a blog supporting Bal Thakkare at a time when Shahrukh was under attack. What would you say to all of us today?
That was a lot of rubbish.
Okay.
I never said anything like that at all. I merely recounted what happens to me during the course of the day. It just so happened that the media picked that up and cut and pasted it.
Right. You actually started this revolution of being a superstar who could reach out directly to his audience. What actually drew you to that?
I asked somebody to design a website for me. And while they were taking so long, they said, we have a shorter version of it. And they introduced me to the blog. And I found it very interesting. And that's how I started.
The next award for our icon in music is somebody who's cut across all borders, not just in India, but abroad as well. In fact, it's a global icon. No prizes for guessing who. Let's just have a look.
A.R. Rahman forever changed Indian popular music. And after winning 2 Oscars and several Grammys, he's now the toast of world music. His innovations first startled the film world, and then he soon set the standard. He is the standard. His career may be rooted in the film industry, but his musical roots are diverse. A great grounding in classical Carnatic music, a phenomenal grasp of the Western tradition, and an avid interest in Sufi music. In life, Rahman is quiet, shy, and humble, almost a recluse. In music, he breaks all barriers. A.R. Rahman, a true icon, is today the king of music in India.
I have to ask Shahrukh, Aishwarya, Mr. Bachchan, what would you like to say to Rahman? I mean, Rahman, you're a global icon now. How do we keep you desi? How do we make sure that you're always back here with us?
Indian food.
Indian.
Back at home. I do come back. I do spend half the time in India now. And
So you're always going to be eventually desi. Shahrukh, Aishwarya, anything you'd like to say to Rahman?
be kind.
Rahman Saab, Jai Ho.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Okay, do it. Jai Ho.
And thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Bachchan.
Rahman Saab, do a Jai Ho for me as well, for one of my films.
Well, I just have to say that really I think sums up the spirit of tonight's evening. To all our very special winners, to all the people who voted for them, Jai Ho. So we're just going to end tonight with that song which sums up the spirit of, well, the idea of India as well. And I'd like all of you to join us as we have a special performance of that with our icons and Rahman on stage.
As I said at the beginning, I had been looking for this video for a long time because of the part when Big B was asked about dealing with the question, who is the next best? I had watched this many years ago and wanted to watch again. Shahrukh Khan's answer was the sharpest answer ever. And besides that part, I liked introduction video of Shahrukh Khan very much. And I liked the fact that Shahrukh Khan was called a hero off-screen also. One shouldn't forget about his off-screen persona when talks about him. It was interesting to listen to him and Karan talking about Twitter. Throughout the video I felt that Shahrukh Khan was enjoying himself and it was very nice to see him like that. Thank you for watching, friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, share which parts did you like the most and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you.